simply... Hi. Sophia here, with this week's exciting report. When I left you last week, Kersey and the gang were really irritated with the politicians here in this delightful dimension. Not. As you remember, Ember said we were simply gonna magic the warehouse doors open and stock the shelves. The government sure isn't gonna like that. But I'm willing to bet no matter what happens, it won't get their noses out of the trough. Well, let's head on in and see how this all goes down. Ready?
Ultra-modern penthouse office at night. Vast window overlooking futuristic city. Holographic data stream showing declining numbers. Valerius pissed off.
Find them. I don't care what recourses you use. This wasn't a protest. It was a coordinated asset seizure. This was terrorism. I want their heads. Whoa, security. Who are you? Security. How did you get in here? We are not here about your asset seizure. We are here about your data. It's flawed. You're the ones, the things from the community center. You think you can just walk in here after what you did?
We walk where we are needed. And you need us. You're just too arrogant to know it.
This projection is wrong. Your algorithm assumes a static resilience. It fails to account for a cascading variable. Rhythm is worth more than your entire species. It projects record profits. We are trimming the fat, optimizing.
You trim the fat, then the muscle. Now you're carving the bone. And you're wondering why the body won't buy your products.
Valerian spinning around looking at Raven. What is this, an invasion?
No, Chairman. This is a consultation. You are a man of business. You understand cause and effect. You have impoverished the consumer. You have denied them health. You have dismantled their support system.
You eliminated customers. A man who must choose between rent and medicine will not buy your new data slate. A woman working 3 jobs to feed her children will not subscribe to your entertainment streams. They will. They always do.
The market is a relationship, not a battlefield. You have declared war on the very people whose purchases give you power, and you are about to lose.
My profits are up 400%. Get out.
Raven, the chairman is a visual learner. He wishes to see the next quarter's projections, the ones his perfect algorithm is afraid to show him.
Raven drops from the bookshelf. His shadow spreads, not like a shadow, but like ink in water, covering the floor. The holographic data stream flickers and dies, and then reignites with a sickly green-black light. High-tech office plunged into dark green light. Holographic screens now show empty factories and ghost town shopping malls. Raven as a shadow-wreathed fey figure stands before the screens.
What is this? Stop this. This can't be happening.
The main screen flashes to life. It's a simulation. A hyper-realistic view of Valerius's flagship automated factory.
Your primary factory. Production is at 110%. Warehouses are full. Week 3. The distribution network stalls. Your optimized populace has 0.4% discretionary income.
Your goods sit, you pause production. The simulation changes to a financial hub. You miss your quarterly growth projection. Your investors become anxious.
Shiny, sweaty men, my favorite.
This is a lie. It's a trick.
The simulation switches to a view outside the factory. Thousands of workers, now laid off, are gathered. But they aren't rioting. They are just leaving. The town is empty.
You lay off your skeleton crews. They have no savings. You optimized those. They do not riot. They simply cease to participate. The town that services your factory dies. We would initiate stimulus. We would offer rebates.
To whom? The ghosts. You cannot sell to an echo. You have hollowed out the entire ecosystem. You have built a monument of gold on a foundation of dust, and the wind is rising.
The final simulation screen snaps on. It shows the other oligarchs. They are in a boardroom. Valerius's picture is on the screen with a big red X through it.
And there is the real optimization that didn't see coming. A parasite that kills its host is removed by the other parasites, for the good of the market.
No! No!
This is not a threat. We are Fae. We do not make threats. This is a balance sheet. It is the consequence you forgot to factor into your algorithm.
What do you want? Money? Power? Tell me.
We have shown you the inevitable, the future you have built. It is cold, not profitable.
So what do I do?
Or don't we love watching things fall?
Kersey, Raven, and Dorian begin to fade. The companions disappear. The room snaps back to the holographic data stream. Valerius is alone, breathing heavily. He looks at his perfect algorithm, and for the first time, he sees the flaw. A single new notification begins to blink on his main screen. It reads, "Warning, uncalculated consumer base collapse detected." Chairman Valerius's face, reflected in a dead black holographic screen. Portal 229, closed. The Oligarch has received his quarterly report. The companions did not storm the castle. They did not steal the gold. They simply held up a mirror, for there is no force in any dimension more terrifying to a tyrant than the consequences of his own actions. Chairman Valerius has seen the end of his world, a world built on the fatal premise that people can be starved and remain customers. He has been given a choice, not between right and wrong, but between ruin and reality. The portal to 230 opens. The market is waiting.
Okay. The companions used magic to get the people access to food. It sure is nice to be able to report something. Nice. And for a change, you should have seen. Well, actually heard. Saraswati. She played the keyboard for a change instead of that funny-looking sitar. The huge audience really liked her. Well, I suppose she is. Gonna be a big-time YouTube success story now. Constance is getting us out of here. She won't say where she's sending us yet. And that's usually a terrifying sign. So please tickle that like button and don't forget to bash that bell. Saraswati told me to say that. See you next week. I hope. I'm Sophia posting from... I don't actually know.
Enigma.